On campus all afternoon, held a press briefing just a little while ago, and we have Drew Moore standing by live with some comments to Sarah Yeager, pardon me, on what is happening in Mount Pleasant right now. Sarah?
Thanks, Dave and Bill. Yes, the governor was here. He addressed the media a short time ago at a press conference, along with University President Ross and Central Michigan Police, updating us on the search. They are confirming the suspect, James Davis Jr., is still at large. They're focusing right now, as you said, on that north part of campus. However, police confirmed that they have not actually seen Davis. They have also not heard from the community about his whereabouts, and they are asking for the community's help, especially now as we get closer to dark. They really want to pinpoint him down.
We are all rallying together. This is about how we support one another during challenging and terrible times, and that's what this was. This was a terrible incident. It was an isolated incident, but we had 2 people that were killed in a residence facility. That's traumatic. To the students, to the parents, to the staff, to the faculty, in this case the community, because this individual is still at large.
We're working with CMU assets and state police to do a slow, methodical removal of people from our residence halls and buildings. We are encouraging our faculty, staff, and students to wait till they are contacted by uniformed police. We will provide transportation.
Students here at the University Center have been released. They are still trying to release students, as I mentioned, from their dorms. They're doing that in a process. However, the 4th floor of Campbell Hall, where that shooting took place, that still remains on lockdown as police continue this investigation. For now, live in Mount Pleasant, I'm Sarah Yeager.
Sarah, thank you.
There has been a massive surge. It's continuing right now. NBC 25 and Fox 66's Amanda Chodnicki is there. You can hear the helicopter above her. Amanda, what are you learning?
Yes, Dave and Bill, the helicopter has been circling over us again and again. You can hear it. You can also see a lot of police presence, but it's spread out right here. We have the Mount Pleasant Police Department, and it's looking right here. We're in downtown Mount Pleasant, just north of campus. So still a lot of people, a lot of cars out and about, but police are saying be careful. And right now we're also by the railroad tracks. James Davis, our suspect, 19-year-old James Davis, was last seen going northbound on tracks that were leaving campus and heading north towards the city of Mount Pleasant. So again, you can see when there's a lot of wooded areas, a lot of trees, a lot of parks, just a lot of area to comb through. So we've seen police on foot, FBI, ATF, K9 units. Obviously, you heard the helicopter overhead, and we also have police that are just sitting, patrolling, watching. I mean, I've been looking for him, looking behind my back, just scared for our own safety. I mean, we don't know where he is. For all we know, he could be in this wooded area. He could be in someone's garage. So again, police, more than 100 different police officers, law enforcement agencies looking for 19-year-old James Davis Jr. Live in Mount Pleasant, Amanda Chodnicki, NBC 25 and Fox 66 News.
Thank you very much, Amanda.
Indeed, a very frightful and traumatizing day for students on the campus of Central Michigan University, but also looking forward to the start of spring break. This is where the students are going right now to be reunited with their families. The Comfort Inn in Mount Pleasant, and that's where we find Drew Moore.
Yeah, that's right, Bill. It's been a steady stream of buses as they've been going around campus here, picking up those students, dropping them off here. As you can imagine, it's been a horrible wait for some of these parents who have been left in the car waiting for answers. Their only communication these days, well, text messages for hours upon hours. We caught up with the reunion as one dad who drove all the way up from Warren was only able to communicate with his daughter on a cell phone after she got off the bus, and they finally met each other again. And here's what the daughter had to say about this tragedy.
Sometimes I'm like, maybe this is the last time I say I love you, but it's never severe. It's like I know it won't happen. But then like all my family calling me like keeping in contact with my family during this, it's just like, wow, like it could have been me, or it could have been so much worse, or it's scary.
Yeah, you see it on TV and say, oh, nothing like that's going to happen to me, or, you know, affect me or this and that, you know, and it did. like everybody says, it can happen anywhere, and it can, and it did, but
Glad it's over.
yeah, it's over.
Certainly the sighs of relief, the hugs and the tears as everyone was reunited here at the Comfort Inn. It's been a few minutes since we've seen a bus come through, but we will certainly stay here and stay on the case as more updates to this terrible tragedy on Central Michigan University's campus comes in. Reporting live from Mount Pleasant, Drew Moore, NBC 25 News.
Thanks, Drew.
Let's take a look at the suspect. A picture we have right here. Take a look at your screen. This is James Eric Davis Jr., 19 years old, 5'10", 135 pounds. He was last seen wearing mustard yellow jeans and a blue hoodie, but he could be wearing anything right now. Please call police. If you see him, do not approach him.
And before we leave you, we now have independent confirmation that the victims this morning in this deadly shooting were his parents. David, I will be back at 6 o'clock at the top of the hour with much more continued coverage from Mount Pleasant on NBC 25 News at 6.